EastEnders characters come and go every single year. There's like a shit ton more introduced. Like there's usually like between 10 to 15 like either guest or new characters. But as time goes on and people reflect, there are some characters that simply we just don't want to see back. Some characters who aren't dead on the show did just leave. Some of them we just don't want to see again. Some people might say Mick Carter, not me. But but there we are. They are going to be offering you 3 EastEnders characters we don't want to see back. And Piggy, since you are here and I'm here, you're going first.
Throw me out to the wolves. Fucking throw me out. Think on the spot, bitch. Think on the spot.
I can go first if you want.
No. My first one. Now, at the time, I must emphasize, at the time of recording this, we don't know if they're actually dead or they're just they're riding off into the sunset. So just that's just a full word of warning for you.
I wonder who it's going to be.
So like if we say, oh, we don't want this character back, and then like when the time comes where they get killed off, don't be like, guys, actually this is invalid because she died. And I'm like, yeah, well, it's the fucking 2nd of October.
I don't think anybody's dying just yet.
Yeah, but this video might come out by the time they die.
True.
If they die. And then I'm going to get some smarty asshole and I'm going, guys, I actually correct you on your first pick. She's actually dead. So yeah, my first pick, of course, is Karen Taylor.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't want you back, Karen. Gladly. As much as I pretend that I want you back, Karen, even though you haven't left. You are like shit that sticks to you. You know, you want to get rid of it, but it won't go.
It's
just stuck to you.
It's when you're wearing those fucking shoes that like go in, so it's like they're just all stuck at the bottom of the fucking shoe, and you can't even get like a scrubber in there because it's so fucking weirdly deep. So it's just like, can you just fuck off now? These shoes are tainted forever with your shit. Yeah, sorry, Karen. You've not gotten much to do over the years. Each time you've done, it's been fucking miserable. Because...
To quote Ash, it's been absolute cheeks.
Sorry?
What?
What do I say?
You've been absolute cheeks.
Absolute fucking cheeks. Yeah, she has been cheeks, though. She's fucking cheeks. She's awful. That's some shitty cheeks. Just fucking waving in the wind, making everything else smell bad. That's some imagery right there. Imagine that. Fucking hell. Sorry, let me compose myself for a second. Karen is a pantomime actress. Let's be fucking honest. Because every time she does something, it's fucking like, oh, well, this is bloody fuck. They're telling me I can't fucking smoke outside? What is this? The woke brigade? And everybody's like, ha ha ha. It's just like, stop. Just please stop. And any time there's a sad moment with Karen, just, my boy, my girl. Just stop. Just do something else, please.
Do you reckon she does that when she's having a shit? My shit!
It's just so sad to be parting ways with it. Like, and I'm sure she could have done a lot better, but they casted her to play a rough, like, mother of, like, fucking 6. And she very much is that character to a T. But that doesn't mean that I want to fucking see her on a weekly basis. Most of her kids aren't even that interesting. Most interesting one was Chantel, and that's because she died. Keanu's garbage. Bernie's fucking sucks. Keegan's great, but Keegan's fucking doing his own shit because he's better than this nonsense. Like, fucking hell. It's like they made the Taylors and then kind of slightly wanted to get him integrated with the rest of the square, but then decided, we're not that keen, actually. How about you stay in your own little fucking bubble? Fucking Karen Taylor, man. I'd like, she's so funny. No, she's not. She just says the token fucking joke. It's like Kim before they actually made her funny because they actually gave Kim depth. But fucking Karen still got her feet tucking in the fucking kiddie pool. It's not funny. She's never been funny. She's just been rude. She's been a cow.
Well,
she's like a less fun McQueen family. Yeah, it makes sense if you know Hollyoaks, fine.
Fair enough. Look at this weave talking about Hollyoaks.
Big weeb me. Love Hollyoaks.
Big
Alright.
waifu.
So, I'm not a waifu. That's not how waifus work, mate.
I don't know. I don't know this modern culture. Please take me back to the 90s where I can make fun of women.
So, the first character that we don't want to see back, and this one's a slightly smaller one, it's just Tamwa. Tamwa Masood, most famously had that big relationship with Nancy. He obviously had those burns and the scars. But essentially, the character... Well, essentially, you know when an actor just becomes like fucking 10 times more successful than EastEnders and they never want to come back?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Tamwa, fuck it, he's doing movies. He did that fucking movie about... He suddenly... Everybody forgot who the Beatles was and he just started stealing all their fucking music. Like, you know, the actor's doing much better shit than EastEnders. And simply saying, I think he's become a bit too sexy to be Tamwa anymore. Like, he's grown up like a motherfucker. He's absolutely... Whoa. He's living his best life. It was called Yesterday, by the way. There we are. And I just genuinely believe that he just has no reason to even fucking consider coming back. Unless he really wants to. But, like, you know, the Tamwa character, he's that awkward, nerdy teen who's not very worldly. But now he's gone travelling, you know, now he's fucking leveled up. Unless he wants to come back in, like, 20 years to just get, like, a flat salary for a while. Like, I wouldn't be super against it. But ultimately, I feel like some actors just get too large to come back to EastEnders. And Tamwa, you know, they cut off a lot of his roots. Like, obviously, he was with Nancy for a long while. They were married, but then Nancy came back for that weird stint. And then now they're not married anymore. Like, you know, a lot of the bridges to the square have been burned for Tamwa. And as much as I'd love to see him because he seems very cool and, like, just living his fucking best life, ultimately, I don't feel like coming back to the square would do him any justice. There we are.
Yeah. I've not much to add because I haven't seen much of Tamwa. So yeah, don't bring him back. Yeah. Ooh. I guess it's time for me to pick my second choice. Okay, guys, please don't hound me in the comments. Please, I'm very sorry. Please don't. Finley.
Nobody's upset about that, let's be honest.
Yeah, the one guy is. There's one guy who's like, fuck it. I love Finley.
Nobody gives a fuck about that.
Yep, just don't add anything to that. Just don't bring back Finley.
I mean, it'd be like me saying, don't bring back Isaac. It's like sound. All he did is he had a little schizophrenia storyline and had Mr. Pickles the rabbit. That's all he did. It was fucking garbage. It was a terrible time of EastEnders.
Like, Mr. Pickles sounds like a good rabbit.
Yeah, well, he didn't get to do much, did he?
Is the rabbit dead?
No, but I don't know if they're about anymore. Poor Mr. Pickles. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, there were a lot of throwaway characters. I tried to avoid picking some of them because, you know, like, how wound up can you really get over, like, yeah, I want Felix to be fucking gone. And it comes into a thing where a lot of EastEnders characters they serve their purpose, they have their story arc, then they're off. Or they're fucking really good at it and then they stay for like 7 years. Like, it's pretty much very quick as to see whether they actually decide to like do it or not. So it's quite hard to choose characters we don't want to see back, because a lot of the characters we've seen, if they left, they didn't really make much of an impression, and we're like, oh, thank fuck. They were useless. They were absolutely fucking useless. Thank God they're gone. So yeah, also we're not particularly hateful people, really. Like, we're not exactly getting fucking riled up like, I fucking hate fucking Finley. What did he do? Nothing. Yeah, sound. I suppose in this conversation, I guess the character that's given a bit more, and this wasn't actually on my list, so it's just a cheeky little bonus one, is good old Rainy Highway, formerly married to Max, parenting Abby and Abby Jr. and what the fuck they call their kid, Roland. In the last couple of years, obviously came in as a massive like fucking like heroin junkie. You know, had those scenes with Phil where Phil's like pumps, and you know, kind of was just Tanya's like less desirable junkie sister, and just kind of hovered around every now and then. And then in the recent years, she was like made like a regular, and had that relationship with Stuart, and it was that like fucking they're weird. Look at them, they're not crazy, they're just weird, and it served its purpose. Like, I as much as I love Stuart, Rainey was always a bit of a weird inclusion on that one. And simply saying, Callum's fucking leaving, lads, let's be honest now. Callum's probably off, at least in this next year. I don't think the actor's going to be sticking around, personally. Mostly because if I was the actor, I'd be like, oh, so we had one of the coolest coming together stories of the last, like, one of the best gay coming together stories, and now I'm just his fucking keeper. Sound. Fucking hell. But yeah, and obviously, if Callum's not there, there's no reason for Stuart to be there, and ultimately, I don't really want Rainey and Stuart to be together anymore, but I do love Stuart, and fuck Rainey, the fucking cow. But that was just a bonus one. My next one, and I'll ramp up to the final one, because the final one's the one I actually give a lot more of a shit about. I never want to see the recast of Michelle Fowler ever again. You know, Susan Tully, iconic character, wasn't even there for that fucking long. I swear she was only there for like 2 years. But is still revered as one of like the fucking... Oh wait, no, she left in 95, never mind.
She was there for
99? How fucking... When did she leave? Fucking hell.
When did she leave?
Yeah, she went in 95.
Okay. She came back.
But yeah, and obviously she came back in like 2015, 2016, that period. You know, she was suddenly blonde. She was suddenly a teacher. She had a kid with Grant, which was never happening because she fucking hated Grant because how he treated Sharon. And so, you know, now she had obviously like Den's son or Den's daughter, Vicky. And also had Mark Fowler Jr. I believe. No, I don't fucking. I'm mixing up all the fucking names here. Yeah, no. Yeah, that is true. And you know, she came back, and then all she got is she was a bit of a ladies' man, or a men's man. I don't know. Whatever the fuck the male version is. Like she was slaying the fucking peen. And. You know, she was just like, why is she living a midlife crisis? She was in a relationship with one of her students. And it's like, what are you doing to the Michelle Fowler character, lads? Like, she could have come back for, I don't know, a lot more important things, like Mark. Well, she was. She wasn't there for when Mark Fowler died. She wasn't there when Pauline died. You know, she wasn't even there when fucking Martin came back. But suddenly they bring her back in like 2015, 2016. For some fucking reason. And just absolutely gutted an iconic character. And it just like, what's the point, lads? I don't understand. She was there from 2016 to 2018.
Oh, 2 years. Jesus. Bring her back. Bring her fucking back. Justice. Bite Ash. What I want to add to this is, I haven't seen much of the recast, but the original Michelle Fowler is, from watching 85, we're currently in June at the time of recording this, the end of May and start of June. She is a great replacement for Mark. Yeah, Mark. Don't smack your microphone. He did nothing wrong. Poor microphone. R.I.P. Poor Mark. Yeah, she was a great replacement for Mark Fowler. Poor Kelvin. You know, he's stuck in the middle. I know they bring her back, and she's like, "Ooh, I slept with a student." Yeah, but was he of age or was he a minor?
It's probably of age. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but
they're not
but
going to entirely gut the character like that.
Yeah, but it is EastEnders, and it was the previous writer who also got Alfie fucking Moon and Ian Beale, and Max Branning, and Mick Carter.
I don't know if it was the same like writer, or the same executive producer, but yeah, no, I get what you're saying. But yeah, it's just you take someone who's revered as such a fucking integral character to the show, you bring her back with none of the personality or charm that the original actress had, and then she just leaves after 2 years of shit. Don't fucking bring her back if you're not gonna fucking use her. It's awful. It's terrible. But there we are. Your next offering, please, Piggy.
Speaking of recast, or original actors, are we allowed to use original actors and recast? Are we allowed to?
Sure, mate. Sure.
The original Hayley Slater. As much as she,
mate.
I know people can go, but real life doesn't dictate fucking.
She pleaded guilty to a racially aggravated assault.
yeah, but I know people in the comments would be like, but yeah, everyone can change. Yeah.
This ain't the only time it's on the record that she's done some dodgy shit.
That's like saying a murderer will change his colour.
Thing is she was cast because the fucking producer saw her fighting at a train station.
What? I never heard about this.
He saw her having a massive argument with a boyfriend or someone at a train station and just went, "You are a Slater." Like, what? What are you doing?
I've never heard of that. Jesus. I like her, but I don't like the original character now. She was an alright person on the show, but I feel like a recast could really envelop the character. Of course, you can't get a recast where she's all girly girl now, because she still has to be that kind of emo.
Yeah, that like emo. Trashy kind of chavvy. You know.
Because if you bring her back and she's like, "Well, what you do, Hayley? Slept with 5 men, you know, fucking won a court case. I fucking killed Osama bin Laden, you know, fucking I did all of that." And then you're like, "What? Huh? You were literally just a trashy girl." Yeah. You know me. I'm a quirky girl. You know, Slay Queen. It's not Hayley Slater. Hayley Slater is like, "Fuck you, fuck your dad. I shagged your ma." That's literally Hayley Slater. Like, that's all she is. And I don't want the original back. Again, she was alright. My favourite moment of her time on the square was, of course, 2018 Christmas, where Alfie's on the staircase and Alfie's fighting with Hayley, Kath, and Stacey, I want to say.
Yeah.
And fucking Alfie's like, give me my child, give me my child. Oh, I was like, it is one of the worst Christmas specials. But my God, is the fucking tumble Alfie does down the stairs worth it?
It's kind of wild. Like, I did like the Haley Slater character, and it was quite a contrarian fucking opinion. Because everybody's like, she's so fucking whiny, she's so miserable. Fuck's sake, stop being such a miserable bastard. But you know, they did some cool stuff with the character. They had that cool dynamic with Jean, where she essentially became a surrogate mum because her mum Bev was a fucking shitter. Like, you know, like they did try a lot with the character. They gave her the big storylines, but then they suddenly lump her in with this weird Alfie cat love triangle, where obviously, fucking, what's her name again?
Cherry.
No, Haley. There we are. Where, you know, Haley wants to be fucking. You know, she wants to be with Alfie, you know? He's everything that she's not had. He's stable, he's there, he loves his kids, you know? But, like, man alive. And honestly, yeah, the actress can fuck right off. Let's not have any of that nonsense. I never did this. Ultimately, she confessed to aggravated, like, racial assault. It's like, oh, yeah, fucking hell. Do you want to stop being a terrible person, please?
I know people go, that's mean. It is kind of like art attempts life. Like, if you look at it, because Haley Slater on the show, like.
Oh yes, got it.
I don't want to do a list of like top 5 characters who would be a racist. But you look at Haley Slater, you can go, yeah, she would beat up, she would do an assault on a coloured man. Like, I don't know if that's the correct term to use, because I was afraid to use the other term. Like, you look at Haley, she would do it. So it kind of is art intimidating life, where fucking Haley, or not Haley, the actress just meant, yeah, I assaulted him, yeah, fuck him. So what are you gonna do, huh? I'm EastEnders character, oh, what are you gonna do? Like, so that's all I want to say. Who's your next pick?
My next pick is probably one of my most hated EastEnders characters ever. It's fucking Bianca. Because
Heather.
I thought about it, but she's dead. Man, Bianca is every single part of a character that I dislike. She's loud, she's obnoxious, she screams at everyone. She has that fucking shrill voice that I just absolutely despise. You know, but she was the perfect character to play like I've got fucking 6 kids and I need my fucking like child support money. You know, she was the perfect character to be very trashy, to be very poor, to be very... And, you know, a lot of what the character did bring, she did set up some cool characters. She brought in Whitney, which ultimately, yeah, she's been fucking stabbed in the fucking side for the last, 16 years? And, you know, brought in Tiffany as well, also incredible. We'd love to see Morgan, like, now that he's a bit older, and we'd love to see Liam. Obviously not recast to that shitter of a bully of the last actor. But, you know, she's served her purpose. I genuinely never need to see her again, because there's only one way to write Bianca, and that's off fucking screen. She's like that loud shrieking. Her and Ricky are never getting back together. I don't need it. I don't need to fucking see it ever. Let everybody move on. Let's forget that Bianca existed. Bring in her kids, sure. You know, bring in some of the qualities. If you bring Tiff back, make her fucking scrappy as fuck. Do it. Incredible. You know, make Whitney a bit more abrasive. Do it. Fuck it. Never bring Bianca back. She's one of the worst soap characters in history.
Jesus. Sorry for that. I don't really have a stance on Bianca. I like her. She is an alright character. But what are you there to do, Bianca? What can you do, Bianca? I can say the famous line. Go on, say the famous line. Alright, thanks. Thank you. What else can you do? I can barely act. That's good. you're hired. How long was she there? 87 to 97?
Was she there that long?
I swear she was there in like the 80s. I might have been wrong.
She was definitely in the 90s. I know that much. She was initially there from 93 to 99. She was there from 93 to 99. She then returned in 2008 till 2014, and then made a guest appearance when Whitney was gonna marry Callum. Yeah, there we are. That's where she was there from.
Yeah.
So ultimately, it could have been worse. We could have had a lot more Bianca. But the thing that gives me a lot of hope is just knowing that the actress is just happy doing her DJing and shit. Like, she's chilling. She probably doesn't need to come back ever, and that makes me happy. DJ? Yeah.
I did not know that. These were DJ skills like her acting skills.
Oh wait. Ricky! It's fucking nailing it.
Do you know when she's in the nightclub and she has her headphones down and she's doing the ladies and gentlemen, this next move will blow your socks off. Do you reckon she's like, ladies and gentlemen, get your vocals ready. I'm a maniac, Ricky, on the dance floor, Ricky.
Don't know why I put Maniac in there. I thought that was going to be an EastEnders theme.
Oh, like do
Ricky. Ricky. Not even well done. Just doof. Ricky. Do. Ricky. Do.
You reckon anyone can fall in, Ricky? That's not hard to do. Something, Ricky. Anyone can fall in love.
But yes, mate, your final selection for the character Whitney. You don't want to see back.
Whitney.
Oh.
Right. See, I would have went with Eve, but she's not leaving, sadly. So I'm going with Whitney.
That's +1 for the rile up the Suki fans. A bingo card right there.
Put up the wands. You're not going to put up the wands. All right. Bring back Whitney. Don't bring back Whitney, please. She has literally been stabbed in the heart more times than a soldier in a war. Like, Jesus. I know people are going to go, but soldiers were shot in wars. Yeah, I'm talking about the ancient ones with fucking swords, not modern ones. Well, modern ones in 100 years ago. Like, yeah, just don't bring her back.
For the first time, I don't actually necessarily agree with this one. Mostly because once Whitney leaves, you give her that fucking grace period where she's not on screen getting her lunch money stolen every single day of her life, you know? Fucking. That's what you get for not bringing me a fucking cheese drink. Oh, fucking hell, man. You've been punching me in the ribs once every day for the last 16 years. Like, it's such a shame the way they did it, because they gave her the fucking Ronnie treatment. Oh, you seem happy, are you? Ha ha! Like, here's the fucking belt. Have some of this. So, no, I was just enjoying myself. Well, you know what the fucking drill is, Whitney. Just fucking... Like, every single time she was even remotely happy. Just, no, well... I heard you're happy, love. How about your mum is fucking dead? It's like, what? Is she, though? No, but I just wanted to piss you off. It was so unreasonable how badly they've treated her over the years. Like, Shona is a really good actress. She is a genuinely fantastic actress. But the issue is, it's a soap. So you see this shit happening all year round, every single year. And every single year, without fail, they try get her a fucking award. They give her some really deep, dramatic acting shit to do. You know, they build her up so much. But it's just like they're fucking, like, hammer fisting her into literally everything they possibly can. So ultimately, the time away from Whitney will probably be really good for the character. Because it means we don't need to see her get fucking ruined every single year. Oh, happy. Ah, fucking hell, lads. Like, she has to breathe with a wheeze at this point. That's how fucked her life's been. It's ridiculous. Oh, lovely little marriage. Oh, he beats you and he has depression. Fucking hell, really? Oh, next guy. Oh, well, he just cheated on you and he's an absolute scumbag. Sound. Oh, next guy. Oh, it's Mick Carter, and he's going through a big depression right now, and Linda's going to hate you. Jesus. Oh, Callum, he's gay. Sound. All right, Zach. Oh, he's got HIV. Oh, we've also lost the baby. Fucking hell, lads. Give her a fucking break, please. Like, I'm so used to seeing Whitney get... And obviously the first storyline was she was abused by a mum's fucking partner. Like, from a young age. Like, how tragic's Whitney's life been? So obviously the time away means they can't start concocting more shit to do. Hey, Whitney, drink this smoothie. What's in it? Nails and fucking bird shit. Sound. Yum, yum. Like, what the fuck? Why? Why'd you keep doing this to her? She's probably, for the first time in her life, actually gonna get a happy ending when she leaves. But knowing Whitney, she'll get some fucking tragic tale where her and Zach break down and she leaves with a foster child or something. Like, man alive. How many times can you get shit on your face and just keep eating it? Like, at some point, you're just gonna throw up, lads. At some point, you've just had enough. Your body just refuses, like, oh, God, blood. No, I can't, blood. So give Whitney a fucking break, please. They've been trying to make her an EastEnders icon for the last, 16 years. But it doesn't work, because we're just tired of her getting the fucking Ronnie treatment. Oh, you're happy, are you? Well, haven't we got something for you, Tom? It's like each time you go to, take a piss because you've needed a piss for 3 days, you're like, oh, fuck, bloody hell, this is absolutely fucking war. And then, I'm fucking banging on the door, I need a pee. And you're like, I've been waiting for 3 days. No, I think I've used up all of my vivid metaphors and gross imagery for this one. Ultimately, Whitney is a character that could become iconic, just not in this current form, as she's spent the last 16 years being completely shit on and absolutely destroyed every single time. EastEnders, you do know that just putting someone through a lot of shit on a show doesn't immediately make them likable. It just makes a lot of people immediately reluctant to ever try get invested in them. Because who wants to be invested on someone who's lived such a hard fucking life? It's the Ben Mitchell thing. They brought back this Ben Mitchell. He's had about 2 happy moments over 5 years? Or whatever. He came back in 2019. He doesn't smile anymore. He's been raped. He's been fucking assaulted. He's been, just... This isn't the way to make a character, lads. You just end up making them a toxic, tragic character who anybody who comes near them will get fucking ruined. But there we are. Those are 6 characters we don't want to see back. And yeah, who do you not want to see back? What characters would you be happy if you never got to see again? Piggy, if you just want to read through yours one more time.
I want to do a speed run first of dead characters I don't want back. Now, one of these is going to be iffy because people go, but he's not dead. He's not dead. Obviously, one of them is Mick Carter. If you bring a Mick Carter back, bring back the original one and not 2022. I'm an action hero. Look at me. I'm an action hero. Boom. I beat women. Yeah. Man. Like, fuck off. Ronnie and Roxy, don't bring them back. Heather, don't bring her back. She was good, but still. Not dead, but last year's Shirley Carter at Christmas time abusing children in a emotional way, not in a physical way. She wasn't fucking
Fuck you,
she wasn't
Scarlett.
doing that. Same with last year. What the fuck was her name? Not Bianca. Fucking. What was her name? She was with Mick Carter.
Janine.
I don't bring back the Christmas Janine where she was like, Scarlett has mental health issues.
She's mental. Oh, Jesus.
But yeah, my list is Hayley Slater. I'm trying to think of the other two.
Karen Taylor.
And Whitney.
Yeah, and my list was Tamwa, Bianca Jackson, and Michelle Fout, not the original or the recast. But yeah, main questions now from this is everybody in the YouTube comments, tell us who you would happily never see again in the show. It was quite a hard topic to actually go through, because so many characters that you don't want to see back are fucking dead. So it's like, well, I can't just say this because they're dead now. Like, I was originally going to say Gavin, because his time on the show, like, he was supposed to be this really controlling but manipulative. He was like a little he was like Paddington Bear. He's not scary. He's going to offer you a fucking Marmite sandwich.
Is Marmite nice?
I don't know, never tried it.
Watching Walford's Christmas cookies will be fucking Marmite.
But yes, the key point is, what characters do you never want to see back again? Like I said, this one was harder to do, but I still think it's a pretty interesting, point. It's an interesting, opinion piece, right? It's an interesting, topic. So make sure to tell us in the comment section down below, just like you've all been doing just before now. Lovely stuff. Lovely to see all the comments. Lovely to see like-minded soap people gather all in one place to go, yeah, I think fucking Ronnie Mitchell is overrated, and then fucking everybody being like, fucking hell, I'm not saying that, you're saying that, it's not me. But yes, I have been Ash from Watching Walford, and I've been joined by Piggy.
Which I now realise I've been dribbling on myself, which must mean I was very entertaining. So, you spot that, sorry. If you don't spot that, thank you.
Now you know. If you don't know, now you know.
So I want my fellow watchers and enjoyers and my sexual admirers to follow us on Twitter/X.
All two of them. And one's me.
Twitter/. Oh. Twitter/X. Instagram and Twitch at Watching Walford, and make sure to subscribe to us on YouTube at Watching Walford. We're on the road to 300, so you don't subscribe, Ash will come into your house. He will take everything out of your house,
and I'll put it back in again.
Yes, and then he'll shit on your doorstep.
Just
no. You know what he'll do? He'll come into your house, unclutter it, and then he'll put the forks in where the spoons go, and put the spoons where the forks go, and then he'll put the knives where the spoons go as well. So he'll just mix everything up, and he'll put tea bags in the cup, and then put milk in it, and just leave it there, and no water.
I would be angry.
And he will also leave the front door unlocked at night time.
Think of all the cats that could escape. Could have a bear going through your house.
That bear being me. Rawr.
Thank you for watching characters we don't want to see back. As said before, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and comment who you don't want to see back on the show. Doesn't even have to be just EastEnders. Could easily be Hollyoaks, Coronation Street, Emmerdale, Holby City, fucking Doctors, Home and Away, Neighbours, The Bill, Fair City, Brookside, all the above, every single one. Who do you never want to see back? And if you say you don't want to see Brookside the entire show back, that's a bit much, mate. Come on. But egregious. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.